Hello everyone, welcome to Onlineprep.Guru. If you are visiting my channel for the first time or watching my video for the first time, please subscribe and share. Okay, let me just give you a small introduction. I offer free coaching for CAT NMAT CET. So if you want to attend a live lectures, okay, or do you have any queries regarding preparation plan for CAT 2019 or NMAT or SNAP, comment below and I shall get back to you. Today's topic is profit and loss. So in CAT, you may get 3 to 4 questions from profit and loss, with level of difficulty being moderate to tough. Why tough? Because there will be one question where there is a combination of two concepts: profit and loss, and averages, profit and loss, and mixtures and allegation. So definitely we'll get 3 to 4 questions. Okay, so I'll explain which all types of question from this topic, and then we'll solve few questions using a different method, because I don't use the normal method where students use formulas and all. So I've never used any formula for profit and loss, not even of percent profit, which is selling price minus cost price divided by cost price into 100. So without using any formula, we can tackle the profit and loss questions, and that too of CAT or XAT difficulty. So I will explain to you how to do that. So let me just break down profit and loss question types first of all. So there are three types of questions in profit and loss. Okay, so type 1 will fall under, so to find cost price, mark price, percent discount, percent markup, selling price. Okay, so it is a type of a question where you need to find one thing, wherein other things will be somewhat given to you. In type 2 questions will be like selling cost price of 2 oranges is equal to selling price of 3 oranges. So then find percent profit or percent loss. So this is kind of a typical type. Okay, and then type 3 is again dishonest shopkeeper, and in that again you have two types. First, dishonest shopkeeper selling goods at cost price, and dishonest shopkeeper selling goods at markup price. Okay, so these two categories falls under type 3. Okay, in CAT you will always get a question on type 1, because type 2 and type 3 are uh, typical types, because they cannot play around in type 2 and type 3, but yes, they will definitely play around in type 1. So expect a question in CAT from type 1, whereas in NMAT, CET, SNAP, you will get a question from type 2 and type 3 as well. Okay, so we'll see all three types, and we'll solve few past year CAT questions as well. Okay, so let's get started. So let us start with the fundamental concept. Okay, I will explain to you the fundamental concept behind the profit and loss first. Okay, so let's start with the very basic, very fundamental. Suppose there is a number one, n1. Okay, and if you multiply it with something more than one, okay, it might be 1.1 or it might be 100, anything. So the number that we get, suppose that we call it n2, it has to be more than n1. Okay, so like suppose if I'm taking number as n1 as 10 and multiplying it by 1.1, what I'm getting is 11. So is 11 greater than 10? Yes, so that is true. In other way around, if I multiply n1 by something which is less than 1, in this case n2 will be less than n1. ठीक है ना? So 10 multiplied by 0.9 will give you 9. So n2 will be less than n1. ठीक है? Understand this concept. If you understood this concept, profit and loss is sorted. Okay. Now how to apply this analogy to profit and loss? So understand. So we have a cost price. Okay. I am multiplying my cost price with some multiplying factor that I call it. Okay, na? Multiplying factor. So I will put it as multiplying factor that I'll be getting my selling price. So if that multiplying factor is more than 1, if my multiplying factor is more than 1, here SP will be more than my CP, right? So in this case I'll be having my profit. Whereas when multiplying factor is less than 1, SP selling price will be less than cost price, and I'll be having my loss. Okay, So how to apply, how to generate this multiplying factor, and how to use it, we'll see one question. Okay, before that, let me just explain to you analogy between cost price, markup price, and selling price, because most of the students, they don't know what is the percent markup, what is the percent discount, and discount is applied on what, and percent markup is applied on what. Okay, so we have this cost price, let us say. Now understand, no seller in the world will sell his goods at cost price. So what he does, he mark up that cost price. So that is called as percentage markup. So percentage markup will give you mark price. Okay, it is also termed as labeled price or retail price. Okay, and then the discount is given on this. So percent discount will land you on SP, that is your selling price. Now understand, this is my CP level, this is SP level, and this is my markup price. So this difference is there, that is nothing but the profit. Okay, so now that you understood the analogy, let me tell you how to generate the multiplying factor used by percentage concept. Okay, so suppose if I want to increase a number, let us say if I want to increase a number by 20%. Okay, if I have a number n1, I want to increase that number by 20%. Understand? So I have to multiply n1 by something in order to get that number 20% higher, right? So in that sense, assume a line of 100, reference line of 100, okay, and then 20% you have to go up. That means 100k upper will have to go 20. What you will get? You will get 120. Now divide that particular number in your head by 100. What you will get? 1.2. So simply by multiplying n1 with 1.2, this number will be 20% more than n1. Okay, so I hope you understood this concept. So if I want to decrease n1 by 30%, again, if I want to decrease n1 by 30%, again assume a line of 100. Again, and this time we have to decrease it, so you'll have to get down 100 ke niche 30 will be 70, and then 70 divided by 100 will get you 0.7. So in this case, n1 multiplied by 0.7. Now understand again the fundamental concept. If you multiply something with more than one, number increases. So it is 20% more than n1. And if you multiply something with less than one, number decreases. So this is 30% less than n1. Okay, so I hope you understood this. So let us take a very basic example to understand profit and loss concept. Suppose I have a radio, okay, whose cost price is 500 rupees. Okay, I have a radio whose cost price is 500, and seller decides to mark up that cost price by 20%. Okay, 20% say markup, and then gave 10% ka discount. Find me the selling price. Now how normal students will do, they will use the formula of percent markup to find markup value, and then again use the formula for percent discount to get the selling price. But we are not going to follow that, we are not going to use any formula. So what do we do? So first of all, we have to remember that whatever you are multiplying, you have to always multiply to your cost price. Okay, so that multiplying factor you have to multiply to cost price will get you selling price. Okay, so in this case cost price is 500. Now understand, 20 percentage markup किया है, that means it is increased. So again I'll assume the line of 100, and 20% increase है, that means I have to go 20 ऊपर, it will be 120. 120 divided by 100, the multiplying factor I got is 1.2. Okay, and then I am giving the discount of 10%. So 10% discount, that means I am decreasing again. So 100 का reference line, 10 नीचे, I'll get 90. 90 divided by 100, it will be 0.9. So just multiply it with 0.9 will be your SP. So just multiply this and you will get your SP. Okay, so it is that easy using percentage. Okay, so if you're new to this, it will take some time to digest, but once you get hang of it, you can solve any question of any difficulty. Okay, so let us see few questions and try to solve using the percentage ka concept. Okay, so let us read this question first. Okay, cellular phone when sold for 4,600 fetches a profit of 15%. Now, sold for means the selling price is given and the profit percentage is given. So, what our concept says, we have to multiply my multiplying factor to cost price in order to get my selling price. Now, never do multiplication of multiplying factor with selling price. This is wrong. You have to always follow this. Okay, cost price multiplied by multiplying factor will be equal to your selling price. So in this case, selling price is already given 4,600. Cost price we have to find. Okay, now, what is the multiplying factor when there is a 15% profit? Now understand, when you have a profit, you have to go up. Okay, now 15 you have to go up, 115 divided by 100. The multiplying factor you get is 1.15. So it will be 1.15. So your cost price become 4,600 divided by 1.15. This will be your answer. Okay. Now look at this question. Okay. So mark price of a table is given. Okay. So mark price of a table is given 1,200. Okay, which is 20% above the cost price. Now always understand that analogy that I have shown you is very important. So just map that again. I'll show the levels as well. Now यहाँ पे markup price is given 1,200, which is 20% above the cost price. That means percent markup is given and it is sold at a discount of 10%. Okay, find the profit percentage. Now understand, cost price multiply by, if I am increasing cost price by 20%, I am getting markup price which is 1200. So 20% मुझे I have to increase it. So to increase, that means again line of 100. Increase means you have to go up by 20, that is 120. Then again divide by 100. Multiplying factor that you got is 1.2. So this becomes your markup price. Okay, can I equate it to 1200? Yes, because this is the markup price. So what I got, sale cost price is equal to 1000. In same way, can I find the selling price? Yes, because we have a markup price 1200 and I'm giving a 10% discount on this. So 10% discount means again line of 100 and 10% discount. Discount means a decrease in the value. So niche it will be 90 divided by 100, it will be 0.9. So it will be my SP. So selling price will be equal to 1080. Now we have two ways to find the profit percentage. Okay, one is the conventional way. One is a conventional way where percentage profit is given as selling price minus cost price divided by cost price. So 1080 minus 1000, that will be 80 divided by cost price 1000 multiplied by 100. So that is nothing but 8%. Okay, this is a conventional way. If you want to follow this, you can go ahead and follow this, no issues. But if you don't want to follow this, so how to solve that? So again we have to use that concept, that cost price multiplied by that multiplying factor is equal to my selling price. Now cost price is 1000 multiplied by multiplying factor is equal to selling price 1080. Therefore my multiplying factor that I will get is 1.08. Now understand, now I got the multiplying factor. Now I want to again convert that to percentage. So we know how to convert percentage to multiplying factor. Now in order to convert multiplying factor to percentage, first thing what we have to do, we have to multiply by 100. So what do we get? 108. Then again a line of 100, 108. That difference is your profit. So 8% profit. Okay, let us see this question. Okay, by selling casserole for 960, a man incurs loss of 4%. That means this is the selling price and the loss is 4%. At what price should he sell the casserole for to gain 16%? Now we know the concept, cost price multiplied by multiplying factor. I'm getting my selling price. Now cost price multiplied by, what is the multiplying factor over here? here is loss of 4%. That means line of 100, at that time loss is a loss is there, so we have to go below 100 by 4. We'll get 96. 96 divided by 100, the multiplying factor that you get is 0.96. So 0.96 is equal to your selling price, that is 960. Therefore, what is the cost price that you get is 1000. Okay. Now, at what price should he sell in order to gain 16%? Now you have cost price. You know, multiply by multiplying factor. We have to gain. Now this time we have to gain 16%. So 100 ka line again, and 16% gain. That means you have to go up by 16. You will find 116. 116 divided by 100 will be 1.16. So 1.16 is equal to your selling price. Now you have to 1000 put karo, and you will get your answer 1160. Okay, so this is the type 2 question. Okay, we'll see how to solve this question. Okay, the question says cost price of 50 mangoes equal to selling price of 40 mangoes. Find a percentage profit. Now such questions you will get mostly in NMAT or SNAP or CET. Okay, so cost price of 50 mangoes. So in such question you have to start by assuming cost price of one thing, one article, one mango, anything. So cost price of one mango, be it 10 rupees. Cost price of one mango, be it 10 rupees. So cost price of 50 mango becomes 500 rupees. Now understand, cost price of 50 mangoes is equal to selling price of 40 mangoes. So just replace this left hand side with selling price of 40 mangoes is equal to 500 rupees. Therefore, selling price of one mango will be equal to 500 divided by 40. Okay, so 500 divided by 40. So the answer would be selling price of one mango will be 4 ones are 4, 12.5. Okay, so you have a cost price of one mango, you have a selling price of one mango. Can I find percentage profit? Yes. So we have a conventional way as well as the other way that I have shown you. So by conventional way, how to find percentage profit? It is selling price minus cost price. It is about one mango. Okay, divide by cost price, multiply by 100. So it will be 2.5 divided by 10 into 100. So it will be 25%. Then again the same question. Okay, we can do it easily. Okay, we'll see one question that have appeared in CAT 2017. Okay, and try to solve that. Okay, so let us see this question. If a seller gives a discount of 15% on retail price, she still makes a profit of 2%. Which of the following ensures that she makes a profit of 20%? So let us try to understand what the question is about. Okay, so the discount is given 15% on retail price. Retail price is marked price. Okay, and she still makes a profit. So understand, let us assume that marked price is 100. Marked price is 100 and she is giving discount of 15% on this. Percent discount is 15%. Okay, so percent discount 15% अगर mark price पे दिया, so what will be my selling price? It will be mark price multiply by, now discount is 15%, that means it will be 100 का line, 100 के नीचे 15 will be 85 and 85 divided by 100 will be 0.85. So यहाँ पे answer selling price would be 85. Okay, and it is and she's making 2% profit on this. So how to use that? Cost price multiply by multiplying factor is equal to your selling price. So cost price multiply by multiplying factors. Now 2% profit का multiplying factor would be 1.02. Okay, now you should get habit of converting percentage to multiplying factor will be equal to your selling price 85. So your cost price will be somewhat 83.3. Okay. Now, which of the following ensure that she makes a profit of 20%? Now, in order to get a profit of 20%, we need to find selling price. Okay. So, profit of 20%. So, this is my cost price multiplied by multiplying factor for 20% will be 1.2, and this will be almost 100. So, in order to get 20%, seller needs to sell the goods at 100 rupees. So, we need to check the options. Okay, so look at option number D, sell the price at retail price. So what the price we assumed earlier, this is the retail price, market price is retail price, is 100. So seller needs to sell the article at markup price or retail price in order to get 20% profit. So the answer to this question will be D. Okay, now we will see one last question for of type 3 is of dishonest shopkeeper. Okay, so dishonest dealer marks up the price of goods by 20% and gives discount of 10% to the customer. He also uses 900 grams weight instead of 1 kg weight. Find his percent profit due to these maneuvers. In such question always start by assuming price of 1 kg goods. So let us assume the price of cost price of 1 kg rice, let us say, is 1000 rupees. Now understand 1 kg is nothing but 1000 gram. 1000 gram rice is 1000 rupees. Okay. Now, first of all, it is marking up by 20% and then giving discount of 10% on this value. Okay. So that value will become first 20% से markup है. Markup means increase. So 20% का multiply factor becomes 1.2. And there is a discount of 10%. Discount means decreasing, so markup multiplier factor will be 0.9. So answer to this will be 1080. Now this should have been the selling price, it is rupees, should have been the selling price of 1000 gram rice, right? But the shopkeeper is dishonest. He is using 900 gram weight instead of 1 kg. So that means he is getting this much amount for 900 grams. Okay, so he's getting this much amount for 900 grams. So that means, so 1 gram rice ka cost price will be 1. So cost price of 1 gram rice will be 1 rupees, and selling price of 1 gram of rice will be 1080 divided by 900. So it will be 9 1 9 9, so it will be 1.2. So you have selling cost price of 1 gram of rice. You have a selling price of 1 gram of rice, which is 1.2. Can you find profit percentage? Yes. So it is selling price minus cost price divided by cost price into 100. So it will be 20%. Okay. So I hope this video was useful. And if you have any doubts regarding this method, okay, you can comment below and I shall get back to you. Okay. Thank you for watching this.